Hi guys, this is my video review for my very first purchase from the Ultrasabers website, and I chose the Raven model. Now, I chose the Raven model because I'm a huge fan of the Sith, not the Jedi. Sorry guys, I know it's going to raise a few eyebrows, but yeah, this is the perfect Sith lightsaber. It's very dark, very ominous, very vicious with the claws, which drew me immediately to this model, and it's fantastic. I'll go down to its basic constituents. So you start off with the pommel. As you can see here, I purchased the Super Sith edition for the pommel, so it's black and silver, and it's a circular pommel, and you can see that cut out down the bottom there so the sound can exit the hilt. Moving up to the actual hilt itself, as you can see, it's very nice. It's black, very smooth, luxurious. It's awesome. And you have these silver rings that go up down the bottom portion of that hilt. The hilt is actually quite large, so I can hold it quite comfortably with both hands, fit both hands on it, or just a single hand. It's fairly grippy, yeah, from those rings again. I can see how some of these rings may be a bit harsh on some people's hands. They might have a problem with it, but my best advice is to probably swallow a teaspoon of concrete and harden up, or cement as you guys call it. So moving up to the button, this is my first Ultrasabers purchase, so basically I didn't want to go all out before knowing that I was actually buying superior quality, which I know I am now. So I just bought a standard button. I will be moving up to the illuminated AV switch for my next purchase. Now moving to the blade emitter itself, as you can see, it keeps on going with the black and silver theme. Looks excellent. The silver rings you can see in the cutout once more. And also, coming off the blade emitter, you have these three magnificently long Super Sith Edition claws. So as you can see, in the whole scheme of things, they're roughly the size of the hilt. They're really long. And arguably, this is my favourite part of the entire saber. Now, I will get onto my discrepancies with the actual hilt and its components a bit later, but first of all, I'd like to show you the blade and also show you the sound that comes along with it. So I'll just hit the lights here for a second. So I'm going to ignite the blade now. So as you can see, I went with the violet amethyst. Some people might be thinking, well, if you're so into Sith, why didn't you go red? Well, I just want to go something a bit different. I've been playing, of course, the Old Republic, and there's some purple sabers in that, and I just love them. So I thought I'd go with a purple blade for my first saber. Basically, I'm really happy with it. You can see it's very bright. It illuminates everything that it's near. It's a bit pink. That's probably the only fault to it. I've heard some people have corrected that by installing another red coloured disc to make it a bit deeper purple. I haven't experimented with that yet, but I will in time. Don't let that push you away from the saber colour itself though, it's still an excellent colour. Now you can hear quite clearly the sound coming out of the bottom of the hilt there from that cutout. I basically upgraded myself to the Obsidian soundboard. I couldn't look past it. This isn't the standard font. I actually chose another font off the Ultrasabers forums, and I'm very happy with it. The only discrepancies I did have with the entire saber, unfortunately, were there were some machining faults left behind. Now, I'll try and show you these the best that I possibly can, utilising my phone camera of all things. But if you can see down here in those bottom rings, you can kind of see some grooves just there. I'll try and push it to the light so you can see them a bit easier. So those grooves that I'm spinning around in light there, yeah, they were left behind by the machining of those silver rings. A bit unfortunate, but I can look past that. The same machining faults were kind of seen on the blade emitter itself as well. So if I shine the light through this, you can kind of see the grooves just there. And some grooves there, they're probably more pronounced just there. Like I said, they're very minor issues. They're pretty much the only things I had wrong with the entire saber, so that one's a bit more pronounced actually. The they are quite easily to looked over. I'm happy with the entire saber as a whole, so I'm not going to let a couple of little machining faults hold it back. So overall, for my first saber from Ultrasabers, I'm extremely happy with it. I will be coming back for more. The Malice is next for sure. And I recommend the Raven model, and in particular the Super Sith edition, to anyone who is smart enough to buy it over a Jedi Saber. Okay, thanks guys.